Okay. Okay, I'm right here. We're on.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to start on the my dad's in January with the isolations and partnership lesson. So Tanya here will explain this.
Okay. So we're going to introduce three different elements, three isolations, if you call them. We're going to introduce them to the class one at a time. One is a booty roll. Another one is called sort of like, we call them like pops, kind of a knee pop type of thing. Okay.
Pop.
And then we're going to have like kind of a tap step. Okay. So we're going to start and introduce these individually to the students. So we'll start with a booty roll. We're going to do them in 8 counts. We're going to get them to do them in 8 count increments. So, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, but the way we did the booty roll was back, side, front, side. So to 4 counts.
We start on the right.
Yeah.
In the back.
Five.
First is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we do it 2 times.
Yep.
5, 6, 7, and 8. Each time you put the weight from the right to the left as you rotate.
And we would just kind of get them to do that a few times, a few 8s.
So yeah, and we want to be in isolation. It's not going to be focused on this moving
or the feet,
or the knees
or the
or the feet. It's mostly just kind of get the booty to kind of roll around and keep it isolated. So we got a little isolation just on the hips area. Booty roll.
Yeah, just want to move the hips. So followers, I'm going to have, this is going to be important later, feet pretty much flat on the floor, and we'll just kind of keep it to the hips.
Yeah, about
as much
shoulder
as
width.
possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The other thing I would emphasize is when we come to back, it's back, side, front is not here. It's just more like back, it's like kind of back to neutral.
It's more like a half moon
side.
sort of feel?
Yeah, kind of a half moon.
Half moon?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because we don't typically dance this way. It's just like, it's more like this. Yeah, a little too suggestive. So okay, so that would be the booty roll. The knee pops, which we're going to use shorthand pops for.
Pops.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So that is just sort of, we're going to sort of here, we're going to kind of, we're going to swivel on the feet, pop.
Pop. So it's that front one, as you pivot, it's the front one that does the popping.
Yes.
And then if you pivot this way.
Pivot this way.
And then that one pops. And then this way and pop. And we pop. And we're going to count every 2 beats. And every even numbered beat is going to be a pop. It'll be a 1, pop 2, 3, pop 4, 5, pop 6, 7, pop 8. And you don't, it's kind of feels good to kind of, you can kind of vary it to get both feet to kind of, both knees can pop.
Yes, yeah, they can both.
You can eventually both knees to give you a nice little booty pop back,
yeah.
hit.
I find it very natural and easy to do both knees.
Do either one. We'll step back.
Yeah. Okay. So and then the last one is a step tap, and that's simply, and we'll do it in the same rhythm as we just did the pops. So step tap. The foot is it's brought over. It's not weighted. You just sort of bring it over. Okay, and then we
tap down.
Yeah.
And when you do this, I'm going to add this, is when you do this, you try to get this knee, for styling's sake, the knee sort of overlapping onto the other straight leg knee. So you go here and you can pop. So it gives you a nice look. There's no gap in between the legs.
Yeah, it's not this.
You'll eventually want to kind of get in a nice casual look. Pop, pop. Same thing as the other count. When you step, that's 1, and the pop, the tap is the 2. Every even number, 2, 4, 6, 8, is going to be the tap. So we're going to start with this. Go 1, tap 2, 3, tap 4, 5, tap 6, 7, tap 8, and we repeat that twice. So do 2 sets of 8 on each one of these.
Yeah, I think 2 sets of 8 on each one. Then we're going to put it all together. We're going to have them do it one at a time. And I think we decided no snap in between, right?
No finger snaps.
Nothing, no break in between. So we'll do it very slowly. And we'll have to decide, well, maybe at this point, when they get it, after we walk through, maybe this is where we put it to music after they get it. Would be a good place, do you think?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
When we learn the isolations, then we
So the booty roll would look like this. So how many eights are we going to do?
We'll do 2 sets of 8s.
2 eights of each?
Yeah.
Okay.
So each time around that's 4, and so we got to go twice around to make the first set of 8.
Yeah.
And we'd repeat that.
So 2 eights. So
Ready? And
yeah.
so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hit
pops.
8. We're done with that.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do the knee pops, which we call pops, and we can pivot this way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3. Double pop. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then with that.
And then from there, we're just going to move on to the tap. So it will look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once we've gone through that a few times with the class, and we don't have to have these guys in any particular order. Just they probably should just see themselves in the mirror.
Yeah,
so we're not going to separate lead and follow at this point. Okay, so we get them kind of going like this individually, and we get them doing this, and we get them doing it to music.
Yeah, well, let me back up on when we're saying lined up.
Yeah.
Since if it's a big class and we
Yeah.
don't have enough room in the mirror, we can line up. Doesn't matter, lead or follow, there's not anything like that. This is actually, anybody can line up and decide there's a little space between each one. It could be on different sides too, but at least maybe different rows.
And really at this point, we're not even really concerned if they're popping or tapping this way. Like if I wanted as a follower to start this way, I can start this. It doesn't really matter, right?
You can start right or left.
Right to left.
Whatever way you want.
Right to left. Same thing on the
Even
booty
if
roll.
booty roll, yeah,
Yeah.
say that, you can go left and hit there.
Yep.
Boom. We'll eventually have to say when you're actually dancing it,
Right.
the guy will booty roll to where it does end on the right leg so he can step back on a sugar push with the left. Same with her.
Right.
She'll do a
Yeah, so eventually, yeah.
left side.
So we're going to proceed from there to all this individual dancing.
Yeah.
Then we're going to couple up. So we're going to get the line organized, lead and follow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. We're going to go into four counts.
Yes, we're going to stagger. So this is called staggering, and we're going to move these moves to 4 counts, still slow. And what we'll do is we're going to have people across from each other as partners. They should mirror each other. This is where we're going to get a little specific on the feet, lead versus follow.
Yeah.
But nobody's touching each other yet. So it will simply be, and we should have the follower start, I think we decided to
That's
initiate.
what we decided. The followers will actually lead the isolation for each 3 of them.
Right.
So she would lead it. But right now we're going to do, how do we have that?
Let's see. Well, we talked about the booty roll. So for the follower will be on this foot before she initiates the booty roll. So to me, she's going to shift 5, 6, 7, 8. She wants to end up on the other foot. So she's on her right foot, has to end up on her left at the end of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because your natural movement will be, you have a free right foot to go forward, so you'd have to start on your left. Same thing with me.
Well, that's where I end.
Right.
That's where I end. But I'm gonna start it right after the 4 of a side pass. If you think about where we're going with this.
Your left is there.
Yeah, I'm on my right because I just did 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's say a side pass. I'm posted.
Okay, but if you start on your left, then you might want to keep doing it on your left and end up. Or if you start on your right, you're going to end up with the weight on your right, and you have to change weight to do a walk.
Watch out. I can do this. Watch.
We'll get this.
So if I did 1, 2, 3, and 4, this is how I would booty roll. 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's right.
And I'm on my left foot. I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
And then
5, 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
But I'm actually doing 1.5 times.
That's fine. That's fine. I think lead and follow can make it work. And this one's less important that we mirror each other.
Okay, we may have to cover this in a little bit.
That's
but
a little
fine.
tricky, but
Okay.
that's what
we'll
works.
We'll see how it goes. Okay.
And honestly, the answer is whatever works for you. However you land up on your ending foot is the right answer.
Yeah. What we started with before was the right when we're standing here.
Right.
All the way around to end on the right.
Right.
which is not.
Which is fine too. So I can adapt that too. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, I'll have to go to my left. 5 here. I'm on it. 6, 7, 8. I just engineer it where I just land here. So maybe.
That way you can walk out on that. That we'd have the ladies, the follow, whoever the followers are, start on your left,
Right.
or start on your.
I started on my left. I land on my
I would
right.
start on my right because
Well,
I'm a leader. I start on the right, end on the right, so my left leg is free to walk out or to start a movement.
But let's show them what a stagger looks like.
Okay.
So
Here we go.
So 1, and maybe we'll figure out the way to count it. But 1, 2. We can just count it 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll count 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are we not going to do 4 counts together?
No.
We're not going to do that. We're
No.
going to go straight into stagger.
Yeah, we're gonna start. So the follower starts with staggering. That's fine. Shit. So we're gonna land on this. We're on followers start on right foot. Then we go 5, 6, 7, 8. Leader does 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can do them individually again too.
So you do 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So what do we
8.
do in the first 1, 2, 3, 4?
We're not doing anything on 1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't do anything. I thought we
well,
started because you started it.
yeah. Let's just do Let's just do booty roll. Let's just and again maybe it's less important on the feet. It becomes more important in the partnership. But at any rate, 5, 6, 7, 8,
And then
you
we
go.
both stop.
You go
1,
5,
2,
6, 7, 8. I go 5, 6, 7, 8. You go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and you go 5, 6, 7, 8. What I'm going to do is go and 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm already confused.
All right.
And if I'm confused.
If you watch, yeah. All I care about is here's an easy way to do it. So the follower initiates. She stands on her right foot. Leader's on left. And I just want to do this at an angle for the camera. She goes 5, 6, 7, 8. You go 5, 6, 7, 8. And while you're doing 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm resetting back to this foot that I started on. I go back to I just somewhere where you're doing your 5, 6, 7, 8. I just get back on my right foot. That's all.
So we're gonna have to instruct that.
Yeah.
So we're not starting with 1, 2, 3. We're starting. Why don't we start on 1, 2, 3, 4?
Because
Because
when we get to the pattern, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is going to be the beginning of the pattern.
I forgot even what the pattern is, but I thought we were
Yeah.
just doing a line dance thing.
Because
With staggering.
well, we will, and this is why I'm trying to get the footwork right. Because eventually, here's where we're ending up. Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you go 5, 6, 7, 8. We go back, and that's how we're going to count it. So if we just count 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Or we could do one, or maybe it's easier 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine.
I'm all about just making it very easy in the line dance part because then we'll put a pattern and
Okay.
then we'll do the walking part
Okay.
for
So follower.
Otherwise you'll be.
So the booty roll's the tough one. So follower right foot. She shifts over to the left as she goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
So repeat that real clear.
Yeah.
Start
So
with the left. You're going there.
I'm on my right. I come
You're
back.
on your
I'm
right.
sort of split weight here.
Can you do it in facing?
Yeah.
So we can
So I'm on my right foot. Okay. On 1, I'm sort of split weight. 1.
see. Back here.
Yep. 2.
2.
I'm now on my left foot.
Right. You change weight. Now we go to the center
3.
again.
3 set split weight.
And then shift to the
4.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can just do it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
Because
It's going to
1,
be different
2,
in the partnership.
3,
But
4.
yeah, we can just do 1,
Or
2, 3, 4.
actually start with that. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Let's keep it like that.
Oh.
It's going to change it. It's going to change when we dance it, but we'll keep
That's okay because we're just learning how to
So
do booty
1,
roll in
2,
with music.
3, 4. And then
1, 2, 3, 4.
Then I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I go 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, that's fine. And then the only thing is the follower's right and the leader would be left. That would be the only important part. So,
Yeah,
so leader would do, he'd be left 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Like this on left, 1, 2, 3, 4.
But in real life, the guy wouldn't be on his left foot,
I know.
because then you gotta go and one.
I know. We'll get there. That's the same issue with the
Are
follower.
we gonna change it up at the end then?
Yeah.
Why would, changing it is gonna change it, and people might go, "Oh, but we're not trained to do that." You should have seen when I told somebody to
It's
do
okay.
a whip by
Trust
stepping
me.
forward. He couldn't get out of that.
Trust me, the follower is going to want to end up on her left. She's going to want to be ready to go to one.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why, and the guy wants to be on his right,
Yeah.
because he wants to go one.
This is what I think it's too confusing to teach it at first.
Well, let's not do right and left thing. Let's just go, eventually you want to start with, if I start on my right, I'll end on my right. And I need the right,
Right.
because I need to do in real life.
Right.
I have to go, because I actually kind of hit there, and I did there, so I can kind of just, I quickly move into it. Same thing with the girl. She wants to start with her right, or left, and end on the left, one, boom, and that way she can walk straight out.
Well, yeah, she wants to, yeah.
Start on her left.
Yeah, she would,
roll,
she would,
yeah.
yeah.
And we hit, and then you can
That's
walk
true.
out.
So,
There's no hiccup at the end.
yeah.
This is true. I mean, I've dealt with that.
Okay.
So.
Well,
And I know me, this is the way I do it. I always said to start with,
all right, well, let's
I
do
need
this.
the left leg free, so I got to start on my right. And boot, and you hit. And do it again, and you hit. So you would do this opposite, because you got to end on your left, because so you can step forward on your right.
Right.
At the end, in a normal pattern.
Right.
So, and it's good to get it common to start on this. For me, the right. I use the leg that I like on an 8 count is always a 7 and an 8 on the anchor. That's the leg that I want to have at the end of this booty roll.
Right.
Hit.
Yeah. Yeah, follower will end up on the left foot at the end of booty roll.
And you'll end up on that foot.
Okay.
And then end up on this foot. So is that okay?
Yeah.
And that way we don't have to change anything.
All right, so we just have followers land on their, start on their left, have the leader start on right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leaders, wait on the right for the leaders, left for the followers.
Yeah.
And this is how we learn the booty
I may
roll.
do it differently. I may not start back, because my natural roll, my natural booty roll, 3 and 4, is like this. That's my natural booty roll. It's not the other way. 2, 3, and 4. The other way would be, I guess you could do it either way, whatever you're comfortable with. I don't know.
So we get it clear. Right now, one way, not multiple ways. So they don't go. Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
They don't.
So-
Don't give them an option. No
So
option.
on left,
Straight on.
follower on left. She goes. Let me see.
Right for the guy.
Let's see. I want to get her to go 1,
2, 3,
4. I want 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2,
2, 3. We both. This.
So,
no, wait.
let me see.
So you can see how it changes weight. I don't think these two back. Change weight from right as I go 1 or no. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. So split weight and roll and hit that, and then you can roll 1, 2, 3, 4. You can continue to go. Start with 1 back, left, forward or center, and right. 1, 2, 3. Always end up on the right for the guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As many times you want to do it in real life dancing.
Okay.
You would start with the left all the time. So it's like, let's back, 2, 3, hit, 2, 3 on the left, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And you get built in, so you don't have to think about
Okay.
it later. Okay, got it?
Got it.
Is that okay?
So we're gonna alternate. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So we'll have follower start on left, leader start on right. That's totally good. And we'll
Okay.
have her go back, side, front, side.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Fine.
and doesn't matter where you're at in the crowd. You'd be not with a partner. We're just kind of moving.
Okay.
Followers start with their left.
All right. So the follower will do, then the lead. So it'll look kind of like this then. So I'm on my left, and I start, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go 5,
5, 6, 7, 8.
and I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
I go 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
This is a good thing. So, and then we get it with music. So, we put that with music, and maybe we talked about just doing one isolation up front first with music for like a minute, right?
Okay.
And then we go to the second isolation.
We can do that. Okay, so the next thing would be the pops. So then these will be a little easier. And again, I'm gonna think about left or right on the fellows.
I'm on my right, and you're on your left, so we would want to pivot.
Yeah, so
The direction.
if I'm on my left, I'm gonna want to pivot here. 6, 7, 8. Is that right? Yeah, yeah, because it's, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh no, sorry, it's not that quick. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, because they're going to be in on the evens.
Yeah. So if we're facing each other, let's do this one. I'm at my waist here. We just did a booty roll. Boom.
Yeah.
I'm on my
Yeah.
right. This is free. That side's free too.
Yeah.
So because I'm this way, I want to pop
5,
to my left.
6,
7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Yeah, yeah. So I would start. So I would go like this. So
And
1,
then-
2, 3, 4.
And I go 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I go 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, perfect.
That's nice.
Okay.
And so then we put some music on for a minute and let them do that.
Then the taps.
2 minutes.
Taps is gonna
Taps.
be the same thing. So follow her left.
So I got the weight on my right. She got a weight on
Oh.
her. Oh, sorry.
Careful.
Oh, did I didn't even
Yeah,
know I did
I
it.
gotta get. Watch that. Ow.
Oh, I'll stay
I
over
was just
here.
yeah, I was on the outside. Ow.
Oh man, sorry.
Yeah, that's a big no-no.
I barely felt it. Yeah, so she felt it though.
I felt it.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move back. We're gonna move back
Yeah.
a little bit.
Okay. So the next thing is just gonna be the tap. So again, a follower on left, leader on right, and we're gonna do 5. Oh, sorry. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes.
And I step on my left first and tap on my right. 1, 2, or 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right.
Seemed like we were doing a set of 8s.
4.
Because then we can kind of get used to them. In the line dance, I think there were sets of 8. We can go
Well.
boom, boom, boom. Because you get used to the movement.
Oh. Well.
Instead of just doing 2 and then.
No, because eventually, because in the dance, that's all it's going to be. It's just going to be 4 counts. So, I say 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of practice.
No.
Because you only get like 1 minute the first time, and then it goes to only two times, one to one side, one to the other, and then. Okay.
So if we put it all together, okay, it'll look like this. We'll start with the booty roll where you're on your right, I'm on my left.
Start, move it back. Ready?
So I go 1. Let me do it. I initiate. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I go 5, 6, 7, 8.
Then we go to the pops. Right.
We'd only do 1. We don't do 2.
We maybe do 2.
We should do as many as we can before we go into practice, so
Well,
we get used to them.
Well, the idea is to put them all together. So the question is how many?
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Well, if they only get, and then we might be done in 20 minutes if we
That's
just do it
fine.
like this.
It's more
and
time
then-
to dance.
All right. Well, then we'll be, as long as we don't have to correct anything.
Yeah.
We're still doing, and
I don't know
they
how much
don't
I'm
start
doing.
changing.
Right.
Okay, I was thinking do as much as you can to get the isolation embedded. And if you only do 2 times, you might not have it embedded. That's why we do the line dance for like 3 songs. 2 songs for the ice to the
3
left.
songs is like 10 minutes.
Well, I changed it to 2 songs.
Yeah.
And that's 6 minutes. 2 songs
Yeah.
for 3 minutes each. And that would give you 6 minutes of doing the 3 isolations. That to me gives them plenty of time.
Yeah, and that's before we get to even to this point, right?
Yes.
And then we'll dance it again. But the whole
Yeah.
point is, if you want to do, but if we want to get the sequence,
Mhm.
maybe I would suggest we do 2 booty rolls, like so we alternate it twice, so you get the idea. I think that would be sufficient. And then you could do all of that through, like we'll do each of them individually through a little bit of a part of a song, maybe a minute.
I'm for doing 2 sets of 8s. Because you do 1, 2, 3, 4, then the person did 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you do
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4,
That's-
5, 6, 7,
That's
8.
fine. That's fine.
But it also gives them a chance to think about what comes up next
Right.
without me having to say it, and they go, what was the next? Oh boy, we're moving
Yeah.
really quick. on
Right.
it."
So it goes like this. So it would look like this. Follow her on the left. She goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
I go 1, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Booty roll again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7,
Now we're on to
8.
pops. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
6, 7,
2, 3, 4.
8. Bum, bum.
And then we're on to the taps. 1, 2, 3,
Just 2
4.
times.
1, 2. We'll do it to slow music.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. And then we could start from the top, back to the booty roll. This is what we want to get them to. A little bit, you know.
What?
Well, we would start again on the booty roll then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What's different?
No, it's just kind of going through the sequence. Go through a song with that sequence.
Oh, you're changing songs, but the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, then we just put the second song.
Yeah.
And with it'll be a different flavor of music, and it'll be maybe different tempo too. We do have different tempos. I will say, once we do it, then we can talk about the styling, how that movement can come in sharp hit, roll and hit, roll and hit. It doesn't just have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, just sticking here. You can kind of bring it and hit, you can roll and you hit. And that's why I do it 4, you can kind of develop a little attitude. You can go pop, pop, and step, and step.
Right.
So you have to be able to master that movement to get to the very end, especially when you're dancing in pattern.
Right.
Because you can be double timing it, pop and pop. You might do 4 of them, and then they do that 4. That's why doing 4 times might be better.
And we can be willing. That's fine. We can adjust it as needed. We'll see how people do.
But we give them more time at front, and then shorten it if you want later.
Fair.
Because if you have more time, it gives more time to absorb it. And
But we keep in mind we ultimately want to get to, and we got to be mindful of the time here, because I think that all of that I don't think we should take any longer, if we can avoid it, than about 30 minutes total to cover it. It should be half the class. The other half of the class is getting it into the dance, in my mind. I don't know if you think differently.
No,
Because
it's
if you've got 15 minutes, it's going to be rushed.
into the
If you're trying to dance it at the end, oh my God, no. We can't spend 45 on it.
No, we need about half hour to dance
I think
with music, with pattern.
I think half hour for those pieces, getting up to that point.
So we call it a cut here, and we're going to kind of add that to the dance next. What we should do, what I like to do, do this, just this segment, because the dance is next.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And we're still at no point touching each other. Okay. And when we do the dance next, it's like a 3-part segment. The movement, and that pop, pop, and then we do connection point together where she does it, and then I follow, and the follower leads it or initiates it, and I follow it through the 3 movements. Okay, that's the second phase, second segment. Third segment is you actually put a pattern in, and you start to dance it with those isolations at the end of the pattern, say like at the anchor step.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so should
So
we
what would you like to do?
should we stop now, because we have this already, and we're gonna record it and see how long it takes us to get this far. Because the next part you said we really want to be able to have at least 30 minutes.
You do want at least 30 minutes. Shall we just lay out what we're trying to do here, because we're just providing the overview?
Okay, yeah, I was thinking, well, then we can time it later. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is, then the next part, we're not timing it yet, because we want to see that we have at least, this is where the 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to say,
this is 30 minutes, right here.
we can tell people sugar pushes and right side passes, just 6-beat moves, no tuck turns, but this will work for a sugar push or a right side pass, their choice.
Okay.
Leader's choice. So the leader initiates a sugar push or a right side pass. So let's just take it to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here's where the follower is going to initiate. So she's going to go, so she's weighted on her right, but her 5 is going to go to her left to do a booty roll. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I go 5.
And you do
Or we're not in one, oh, that's 4. We're counting with the,
yeah,
then I go 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. And then he leads another pattern. He leads another 6-beat, sugar push or right side pass.
Move it a little bit. Okay.
You want to try a right side
I'm
pass?
going to do left side because
Oh, left side, so sorry.
the left side.
Sorry, left side.
So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I bring, so she's starting to move, so I
5,
put this foot,
6, 7, 8.
and I go 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. And we're all on the correct feet. We're
My weight, her
we're
weight.
leveraged away from each other. We've got this nice.
Lower side.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, right here.
Okay. Shall
And
we do the
then
next one?
The next one,
The
I'll
next-
do another sugar push.
Sugar push.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
4. Now this is going to be a little different for the followers. Let's see if she can land 4.
How would you normally do?
Okay, I got it. Yeah, she can land 4 like normal. 3 and 4. I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible. Then 5, we kind of draw the feet in. 5, 6,
The knee pop.
7, 8.
And I go, and while she's doing that, I get my weight down, and I'm gonna start 5, 6, 7, 8. Where I start with my left, and I end up on my right.
Yep.
She starts with her right and ends up on her left.
Correct. Yeah. So I do 4 on my right. Then 5 is just sort of the twist the feet. 6 pop.
Up,
6.
What was that?
So I'm here at 4. I'm here at
I'm
4.
here.
So I kind of draw
She
my
initiates.
5 in. 5, 6, 7 on the toes. Pop 8.
And I follow it because she's actually leaning to my left, which is her right. So I lean the same direction. 5, it's like a 5, 6, 7, 8. So we both end up on the same way.
Yeah.
I always think to myself is go left first and end up on right. She does the opposite.
Yep.
Here we go.
And then we do it in a side. Let's do it again in a side pass.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the same thing.
Same
Movement,
thing,
same
yeah.
isolation.
Yeah.
We go 1, 2, 3, and 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Then the last one, the side
And the
tap.
last one.
And
Okay.
we'll
You
do
do
sugar push 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Just 5. Just put the
5.
go 5, 6.
But that's maybe okay. That's easy. Okay, let's see. Let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Let's see.
5 and 6.
5, 6. Oh, that's easy. Okay. I'm making it too hard. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I go 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's do it from
You can
our-
kind of do a rise and fall. 6, 7, 8.
Sure.
If you want.
But just trying to get the basic motion.
Basically, yeah. If you get bored of just kind of tapping, you kind of tap down. Tap
Yeah,
down.
and we can talk about different. I think this
That's
is
at
the
end
point.
what we're gonna do.
This is the point where we could, if we have time, we could talk about additional styling. And let's do one more from the side pass.
Good part.
I'm trying to be. I'm trying
Okay,
to be.
left side, same move.
Left side
Same
pass.
isolation. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7. I'm just styling.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like this.
You do you.
And the thing is, we're always connected with one hand.
Yeah.
So it allows us to kind of still connect and do the movements, whether it's pop, pop.
Now, one thing we should talk about as we're doing this, how does the leader know that the follower, because your leaders are normally programmed to, hey, I'm going to do my triple step and I'm going to lead her forward. Because when we do these isolations, something different is going to happen. We're going to have this connection. I'm going to ask the followers to get a little heavy in that connection. So if you'll give me any kind of side pass, 1, 2, 3, and 4, get heavy. And then as you're getting heavy, oh, wait a minute, she's not going to triple. So 5, 6, 7, 8. She's ready to go when the weight is back on the proper foot to lead. And you're ready to do, and at this point you can do, and what we're going to have you do. You do your booty roll, and we're both ready now because we're on the proper foot. We can feel each other if we're properly connected. Heavy on the
Heavy's
proper foot.
good, heavy's good.
This is where we want to be heavy.
And so my mindset is, as a leader of this, she's actually initiated, the follower initiates. I have to watch her movement and mirror her movement. If she does the booty roll, I got to do the booty roll. If she does the pops, then I'll do the pops. So I want to match her as much as we are connected. Partnership, we're connected in isolation also.
Yeah.
Great, so I'm gonna do
So
another one.
if we want, let's say we walk through all of it. Like, you want to do 2 of each, since we've been doing 2 of each. So do a booty. We'll do a sugar push booty roll, side pass booty roll, sugar push pops, side pass pops, sugar push taps, side pass taps. Okay. So let's do that. Okay.
That's 6. Here we go.
Okay.
Sugar push.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. Now side pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Booty roll. 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. Now we're gonna go sugar push. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the
knee
pops.
pops.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. And now to a side pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And then now onto the taps.
1, 2, 3, and 4,
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And then we go to the side pass.
1, 2, 3, and 4,
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And that would be, and that's what we want them to do, I think.
Yes.
And that will
so-
give you a repetition of each one twice. It'll give you a sugar push and a side pass, just to show that you can do these anytime we're posted.
Mhm.
I don't care if it's a whip, I don't care what, we always end up here before an ending triple. That's the
Think of
nature
it
of
as
this
it's
dance.
always at the anchor step of any pattern.
Yeah,
It's always the end of it. So what, 8 or 6 count.
yeah,
So it's cool, and that's what we do with music. Once we talk this through and detail it, now we put the music on slow, a little bit slow, and they do it through that song.
yeah,
And then we put another song on, and they can do it through a faster tempo maybe.
yeah,
And so then they got that into their body,
yeah.
and then we can play with it.
Now some ways we can play with it if we think about it is we can double time this stuff. That's the first little variation. So,
Yeah, that's true, right?
So I'll just show real quick what this means for each one. So booty roll, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
6,
I do
I'm
2
just-
of them. I do 2. Yeah, not 1.
She did 2, so I did 2. Thing is one thing about this is she's doing what the leader normally would do. I have to watch what she's doing, so I just mirror her, so I don't have to think.
Yeah.
I just watch what she's doing, and I mirror it.
If I
It's
do,
very cool.
and we can just keep with the sugar push for now, but let's do the other one double time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. And then we can double time the taps as well. 1, 2,
2.
3, and 4, 5. Let's see. Let me think about this one. Hang on. This is hard for me. 1, 2, 3, and 4,
5, and then just put the 6.
5, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Kind of like
5,
that.
6.
Yeah. It's 5 and. It's
I just think it'd go even number 6, 7.
Yeah, because normally it's here. It's 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you're here, 5, 6, that's it, 7, 8. It's 5, this would be like 5, 6, 7,
We're
8.
gonna have to, I guess,
It's
detail it
weird.
because it's easy. It's harder right now to do it and then just go.
Yeah.
Go, like this is a 1.
I
I
know.
can't do 1. I can't even do the falsetto. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 is just a floating 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6. So if I end up on this foot, I just got to lift that foot up in 6. 5 is just floating. There's not a weight change.
Right.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's
Right.
how we would teach.
Yeah, that's a single
So-
time, right? That's
So
single
try.
time.
We're gonna do it double time. That
Okay.
same approach. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
5, 6, 7,
Oh, you go to
8.
5,
I had everything, yeah. Everything's, 7, 8.
5, 6,
Yeah, you've got to,
7. Okay,
it's
so
getting
then,
on, the
then
5
I
is
need,
tricky.
then I need to get cued in.
It actually is the
I'm
5,
not
right?
right.
When you're 4, all right, let me try this again. So this is how it works. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6.
Yeah. It's tricky.
So then it's not. Then we don't teach it correctly in the line dance because we're doing even number counts to do the tap. Here
Well-
we're doing tap on 5,
but
6, 7, 5 and 7, so we're changing it.
Well, double time will do that. Double time
Then
is-
we have to explain it to
Yeah.
how it's gonna change.
And that's okay, this is optional,
Can I wish I could pause that.
okay?
I haven't told you, I haven't told any, except for one person out there. Anytime a tap goes on, whether it's a tap to the side, a tap to this, you tap there, you tap there, you tap, and you go run. And 2, it's always on the even snapping accented beats, because it's better than do it on the weight change when you go 5, oh, let's see, weight change is 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 is the weight down. It doesn't look as intense as when you tap and tap. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same knee pops, the same thing.
Okay.
Anytime a tap goes
And
on,
that's fine.
it should be an even number. It shows up more
Okay,
on the accented beats.
well, we may skip the double time then.
You can still do, I mean, you can still
Yeah,
make it
but
happen.
once you double time it, everything, that's what it becomes.
I would do, because we're
You
to
have
me,
to.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, double
See, that's
time.
the problem, you end up on the wrong foot.
Pop and pop.
You have to. Everything
4,
becomes, yeah,
5, 6, 7, 8,
that's halftime,
5,
or
10.
normal time.
Well, because then it's two steps for every beat.
Yeah,
1 and 2.
5,
3,
6, 7, 8.
And 1, 2. So we are figuring out 1, 2.
I can do it one step.
3 and 4.
Watch, one weight change, watch. I'm doing it. Here, I'm on 4. 5's easy. Bring in 5. And then slide 6, slide tap 7, slide tap 8.
Do it again.
Okay. 1, 2, I say 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm on 4. Slide the 5. 5, there's no weight change. I'm still on my right foot. Now I slide over here. 6,
So
slide.
you're tapping on the odd number.
Well, I'm on an and. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I'd be going like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4,
Bring in the 5. Slide your 5.
5,
Yep. Now slide
and
6.
6,
Yep.
and 7, and 8.
Yeah, you can make
So
and.
if you do and, it's
You
a
can
lot
do
easier. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and a 7, and 8. That would work.
Okay.
Okay, so let me get it straight, because this is a crucial part. Thing we're doing it now. So I go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and a 7, and an 8. So 1 this way is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a 5, a 6, a 7, and an 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's no even and no odd numbers. You're not tapping on the even beats. Is you're tapping on every beat.
Yeah.
And 5 and 6 and 7.
And maybe it's not the best stylistic choice. I'm just saying you can double time whatever you do normal time.
The point that's the best part about this whole thing is that you learn to start tapping to finish on the weight change that you need to be on, so you can start on 1 for left for the little guys and right for the ladies. So let's do that in practice again. If we're gonna,
Okay.
then we're gonna go.
So the tap again?
Yeah, tap. 1, 2, 3, and 4,
and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8.
and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8. So I just, because the weight's down on my left, I just go and a 5 and a 6, a 7 and an 8. So the weight, with the weight down, that's where you bring the floating leg to get the tap on that. Bring it right in to go at 5. The next straight beat, straight
Yeah.
count. 5, a 6. Good. Let's do it again. Sugar push.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
And 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8.
and a 5, a 6, a 7, and I'm glad we did that.
Yeah.
Took some
That makes it
time.
work.
We never really worked this one out before.
No, I think we just did it in our dance, so it was good too.
That's
Because I found, on a slower song, I found myself doing this. I don't know why, it just felt like it worked.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't even think,
Yeah.
I just think we're dancing to the music and
Yeah.
but this is actually nice and designed to start on the foot that you, me being left and 4's on my left, I can just tap 4 times to get that.
And I guess what I'd like to conclude with, and that's just optional. If we have time, we can talk about those double times. If we don't have time, we won't talk about double times, is what I'm thinking.
That'd be nice too.
But what I would really like to do, what would be important to do, I think, is to have them lead Sugar Pusher Side Pass, that's up to a leader. The follower decides what she wants to do. She picks, and he follows. She can pick any one of those 3. She could do all 3 in sequence.
Did you hear that?
She can do
She
a
can
booty
do
roll. She
any
can do
one of them.
pops. She can do taps. But at the end of the day, we'd like to put on a song, or maybe start with a minute of a song. And make sure we're rotating plenty. This is going to be really important to rotate plenty of people. Take every opportunity. I mean, if we're not going to go through multiple things where it's same partners are working together, we're going to keep it moving. That'll keep the class moving. It'll keep people working with different individuals working. And then we're going to try to put music where we can. And if it's just a short thing, about a minute of music, if we want to get, it versus a song. I'm just trying to think of just how do we keep it going and have people get it. I think this has helped us work out
The kinks, yeah.
small kinks in how we want people to do it when we start staggering. That will make it easy
Definitely.
to translate to the dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very
So,
good.
I think this is good,
This is good right now.
I think we can stop right now.
One thing we
Yeah.
have to say is that because once we start the pattern, then we have to pair people up because there's going to be a rotation at this point. Once they do one rotation, once we start on it, and then they start doing it, just as we're talking about that one rotation, then we do it 2 times through, then we can rotate the follower, and then she'll get a new partner. And that way there can be a rotation going on until we start putting the music on, then it'll be one person, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so.
Okay,
Okay, I
Okay,
think
so
that's
we're
a
good.
wrap for now, I think.
we're good. All
And
right.
then, let's see.